The waystones that guard all elven souls grow faint. Ulthuan is weak, still reeling from a ferocious greenskin assault it barely survived. The grim Warden of Torivres has not rested since driving back the Green Invasion. Prince Eltharion must be prepared. There will come a day when the Goblin King returns. It is only a matter of time. For in the desolate Southlands, a war of unimaginable power brews. War Boss Grom, most feared and most colossal of all goblins, has long craved a second chance to annihilate the Asa. That time is now. Ulthuan will drown beneath a green tide. There must come the war to end all wars. But Grom's horde will meet a wall of unstoppable Asur might. Eltharion will defend his homeland unto his dying breath. This is his vow. The Grim Prince and the Goblin King. Two souls sworn to vengeance upon each other.
Hello guys, this is Forsaken Spartan here with the new faction guide video of the latest DLC of the Warden and the Paunch. Here we will be discussing all the new three lords and their faction traits and stuffs and all the kind of looks for them. So anyways, if you are new here, thanks a lot for dropping in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And mostly I do my campaigns in my Twitch, so I just try to give a small faction info videos in YouTube. So feel free to check out my Twitch channel, the link should be down below. So anyways, let's begin. So just the intro we have seen, those are the high elf and the greenskin intros which already began with, but here we should start the campaign. So before that
I am Tyrion,
okay,
heir of Anarion.
so here we can see we in the DLC we get Eltharion, the high elf, and his faction is Yvries, and then we get Imric, and who is another high elf, and his faction is Knights of Calidor. And we'll begin with, and he is the only green skin, Grom the Punch, which one you can play in the Vortex Campaign.
Everything belongs to Grom. Ha! The Paunch is back! Had a bit of time off, but enough rest and recuperation. Now, Grom is ready for some more fighting, looting, and most importantly, eating. Everyone thought I was done for after the punch-up with the pointy heads. So now, I gotta remind all the boys who's boss. First, I's gonna smash these runty spider goblins, beat them all into submission. Next, we'll crump through the dead things in the desert, see if we can pick up a few stragglers from the Badlands on the way. Then, we're good to war! But the big prize is on the Pointy Heads Island across the sea. Oh, I once had me a good rampage up there, with the crazy shaman old Blacktooth egging me on. He said we had to destroy everything, as if I wasn't gonna. And then we ended up at the gates of that shiny old city. Yeah, the loot was good, but the fighting was better. We had us a right good scrap. Then Blacktooth went and lost his head, and all the boys packed it in the gates. That grim old pointy head thinks he's won, But it's time to show him Grom is still the best!
Look at him. Okay guys, so race attributes. First, Wag calls up an additional Orc and Goblin to field against enemy forces. Underway, Greenskin can use underground tunnels to avoid impassable terrain and enemy forces. Then extensive unit roosters with aggressive infantry, fast cavalry and monsters. Okay, and the faction name is Broken Axe, and the initial challenges are normal. So here the faction effect has Broken Axe faction has access to Grom's Cauldron. Then the suitable climate is temperate island, and the diplomatic relations with high elves starts with -80. And Wag has a chance to contain pump wagon in all armies, and then global recruitment duration -1 turn for goblin units. Now Lord's effect +10 leadership when fighting against elves, physical resistance 10% for goblin units in Lord's army, and -50 upkeep for chariots and pump wagons in Lord's army. Passive ability is regeneration, as well as army ability, which replaces Wag as Grom's Wag. The additional special units are the River Trolls, which are slimy, which regenerates, and they're aquatic with a little bit problem with leadership. Same here. Another monstrous infantry with stone trolls, with armor piercing, scaleless skin, regeneration, but same. They are green skins, right? So poor leadership. And the third one is a war machine, which is unstoppable. Has a straight with armor piercing, armor sundering, and expandable. You start with three of them. Okay. Yeah, those are the races. So
First things first, I got to let those rat-nosed kids know the Goblin King's here. Rah. No better way than to take the stragglers' strongholds. If they've got a problem with it, I'll just have to make giblets out of them.
he talks too much. First things first. Okay, as Grom said, first things first. So let's check first things first. Here is Grom.
Grom the Paunch!
Grom the Paunch. Okay, I'm sorry. So here are the details for him. He starts with 100 armor, leadership 75, speed of 84, melee attack 40, and defense of 30. Weapon strength 430, charge bonus 90. But the bad thing is that he doesn't start with any weapons or any talisman or enchanted items or any followers. Slowly will get it. The leadership, battle effect, and campaign effect we have already said earlier. So here are the skill tree. So there are lots of skill tree, and especially you can check in the inspiring all the skill tree rework has been done. I'll just hover over the mouse so that you can give a look on all of them. So you can, whichever you wanna like check, you can just pause on there and you can check what it is. I'll just move the mouse above everything. There are like too many of them, so it will be really hard to explain all of them. So I'll just hover over the mouse so that you can give a look if you want. Some of them are like special traits, like roll them over kind of things. These are the weapons you can get. Okay, those are the skills. And now the units, he starts with like three goblin spearmen and 2 goblin archers and 1 stone troll, 1 river troll, and 1 stoning from wagons. And he starts with the fishy Tiddlemuncha. He is an agent. He is a giant river troll hag. Okay, he is a mage. So we'll give a quick look on his. Anyways, his armor, leadership, speed, melee attack, melee defense are pretty crappy with weapon strength 360 and charge. He also starts with nothing. but most important things are the skill. I'll just again hover over my mouse so that you can give, you can pause it if you want to check out, like whichever you want to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for him. Okay, now we start here
Right, something
where
going up
this is
here.
known as mobster, where there is a balance bar which like you have to finish this bar, which will give your whole faction like 30 growth plus 5 public order leadership plus 10 and recruitment cost minus time, like that. In the middle it's 10 growth to to public order, that's obedience. And like in the negative also bottom so this is like 0 to 25, 25 to 50, 51 to 75, and 76 to 100. And after that, call a wag. You can actually call a wag after that time period. And here hit points starving go. You have to keep no dishes active. So whatever dish you make in the cauldron, it will show up here, and you'll be like happy, and you'll get the bonuses for 15 turns. So here we go. Grom's cauldron. So you can cook all the stuffs here. You can find all the recipes here. There will be, you'll slowly unlock new recipes and give him to eat from this one. This is a new special raid for Grom's faction. Then even the even the technological research trees have been upgraded, but we know we need a special thing that is known as scraps, which you gather by winning battles and doing stuffs. So you need some special amount of scraps for some special kind of technology to research. Don't worry, you'll get tons of them. So here we are. The faction tree also had a pretty much decent rework. I'll again hover over the mouse on everything so that you guys can give a look. Yeah, that's it. So mainly what happens in the this is the campaign map, the whole of the vortex map. So we start mostly towards the southeastern part of the map, so where the last defenders, I think, yeah, the last defenders you have to fight slowly, but you start with the battle of the Lost Plateau faction, and then you have to fight with the dwarves to secure the provinces and stuff, maybe come from this side. And mainly after securing your normal income and stuff, you have to go toward this side, and your main goal is to go to the vortex and attack your race. And be careful if they come here, and you have to defend them also. We see some of the dark elves here, so there are some changes. But anyway, that's it for Grom the Punch. We'll see him in the battles and stuff later. But for now, yeah, the special units also you have said, right? Okay, research tree and the victory conditions. Yeah, vortex victory is you have to destroy your breeze and then complete the Black Tooth revenge missions. Then and the final siege of Thorioveries. That's it. And therefore, and Dominion victory, you have to destroy Kalidor. Etain, it is Lothrin, I think. Nagaron, Heltax, Clan Moors, Order of the Lone Masters. Yep. Okay, let's move to the other lord, boys.
Got a lot of mountains.
Somehow, the greenskins have returned to Ivres. the rotten stench of their dung piles hanging thick in the mists. Could they be a harbinger for the return of the bulbous Grom himself? If so, our darkest nightmares may be realized once more. I should have destroyed him all those years ago, along with his foul shaman. The other princes of Ulthuan are scattered and distracted, embroiled in the eternal conflict with the Druki. It is likely we will stand alone in our struggle, at least for now. The Greenskins are not the only threat to Ulthuan, however. Pirates have also penetrated the mists and sailed the shifting isles with impunity. We are faced with a dire threat. The Greenskins seek to ravage Yvresse and all Ulthuan, putting the Vortex at risk. As the Warden of Tor Yvresse, I shall face them with ruthlessness and brutality. The fate of the world is in my hands.
Okay, guys, so here comes the faction, the Warden, known as Eltharion. His faction is Yvresse, and initial challenges are normal. So here we are. He has access to the dungeon of Ethil Tamara, where he can actually, I think, keep hostage or something. Okay. Can spread the mist of Yvresse, cloaking Eltharion and his allies' land in a defensive shroud. So that is the mist of Yvresse. Then we have diplomatic relation -80 with Greenskins. Then recruitment rank +3 for spear infantry and ranger units. And Lord's effect, he is immune to barren wasteland attrition. Lord's army, the leadership +8% for spear infantry and ranger units, and then melee defense +8 for spear infantry and ranger units again. Then attribute causes fear when fighting against greenskins. So whenever he fights against greenskins, he causes fear. The additional starting units are War Lions of Kar. They're armor piercing anti-infantry, and they have lion pelts. And the second unit is Arcane Phoenix, a monstrous beast with armor piercing, rebirth, attuned to magic, and death from above. So these are the attributes for the unit, and you can actually read it. That's why I'm not reading it, all the stats. And the third unit, the new special unit for all high elves, I guess, the heavy spearmen units. They are enchanted armor, armored and shield, anti-large, and charge defense against all. So these are the special heavy spearmen units. Okay, so now race attributes. Intrigue, influence can be spent superior lords or used to affect diplomacy between factions. Espionage, trade agreement allow line of sight to asset controlled by the trade partners. Then martial prowess, superior coordination in melee combat when high elves enter battle at full strength. So they get the martial prowess. So yeah, that's it from this menu now. Okay, guys, here we are. So there is a greenskin army right on the doors where you start at. Okay, so,
Prince Eltharion.
so where Eltharion, he starts with his special units of Sylvan Guard and Althal Tamara Faith Bearers. They are pretty decent unit with armored, shielded, and frenzy. And these are the other special units I told earlier. And he starts with an Arcane Phoenix and a War Lion of Kar. They are special infantry units. Here we are. So, okay, let's check the. Well, as also no weapons or no items you can start with. And Eltharion gets armor of 100, leadership 85, speed 36, melee attack 65, defense 55, weapon strength 420, and charge bonus is 35. And these all attributes we talked in the menu. Okay. So here again we'll go on the skills. I'll just move my mouse so you can just pause it if you want to check whichever it is. like you'll get the special one. So most some things are old, some things are new. That's what they added. Pretty decent skill tree for a general, same as Grom. Okay, he gets a storm moving mount at rank 14. That's one you can go. And he gets, if you want, you can have a barded Ilmar steed also. And these are the weapons you can get for him. Okay, these are the skill trees for Eltharion. And this is another agent who is a lore master, and he starts. You can just put him in the army and start battling here. So even I'll just show. He also starts with nothing. You have to get it. And these are like pretty much same lore master skill tree. So you should be knowing. So in the north, we share the borders with Gothic, Car, and the mountain. And this side we what Arcanos. These are the dudes which we are fighting, and even the pirates of Sartosa has a tiny bit of land in the Oath one. So we have to start beginning here. We can grab this loot also if we want. We can go here and start fighting it. Okay, now there is Ivris defense level, so we can increase the defense level, and we we need more supplies for that. So Rom's arrival in 150 turns. So we can see like when Grom is the final battle. So we can directly check it out, or we can see mission issued, mission issued jungle. So we have to do all these missions also. Fight Grom now. Wait, fighting Grom now will initiate the final stage of Thoria breweries and cannot be reversed. Losing the battle will end up the campaign. So we cannot do it. So of course we have to fight it later. So it's like that. So you can fight anytime if you think you are like stronger enough. You can fight it. You can do it. Then we have the Warden's Cage. Okay. Anyways, here we are. This is a special Ethiel Tamhara. This is a special jail kind of thing where you can and actually hold hostages, and you can keep on upgrading the stuff. And after that, you can keep other people after winning the battles as hostages and use them, return them, whatever you want to do. You can do that. That's pretty interesting. Okay, and then sort of that is different. Then rights are available as well. High elves. Then we can use our influence. Also, then this is the technology. This is pretty old high elf, a little bit tweak and changes maybe. So this is generic high elf skill tree, nothing changed much. So okay, in Toria Breeze we start with the main Salmon capital with a tier 1 militia camp, and that's it. So and we have one more land here, a port with gold. That is pretty important for the finances, but we have tons of pirates and other people, and like this like come on, this we can directly go for Norska from here, so we have to be a little bit more careful. Okay, we have to slowly come down this side and start fighting with them. Technology trees we already have shown. And yeah, victory conditions, Vortex. At the start of your turn, have at least 100 Yevri's defense level. This defense level should be 100. Win the final stage of victory. And then destroy the following factions: Broken Axe, Cult of Pleasure, Nagaron, Clan Pestilence, Clan Morse, and followers of Nagash. Those are the Dominion victory conditions for Eltharion. So anything we're missing right now? I think no. Okay, guys. So we'll catch you soon on Ekmir's video.
Long have I led the great host of Caledor. Now the Phoenix King has sent me to the Southlands to help restore the great vortex created by my forebear, the great Caledor Dragon Tamer. The bowmen of Orion dwell nearby, fellow elves of the Azray who could prove strong allies should we choose to help them. Locations of arcane power are close, where we can gather the wave fragments we need. Some appear uninhabited. Others may require us to remove the primitive creatures that inhabit them. Further afield are ancient ports, once under Asur control. We could reclaim them for better communications back to Ulthwan, but must be wary that these deserts are the realm of undead kings, who would sooner go to war than have us annex their lands. Tyrion and Teclis may consider themselves the foremost defenders of the Vortex, but they shall soon see that the bloodline of the House of Caledor still runs hot with dragonfire.
Okay, guys. So here we are on our third Lord, Imric. So here he is the faction leader of Knights of Caledor faction. His initial challenges are normal, and his suitable climate a mountain, and he has dragon taming. Seek out the secrets of mighty dragons or defeat them for their allegiance. So you can seek dragons and defeat them. Wow. Then invocation of Eldrazzor improves and grants experience to dragon princes, lords and heroes. Then greater invocation wall, additional bonuses from dragon units. Then recruitment duration -1 turn for dragon and dragon prince units. Then we have campaign movement range +15, that is lord's effect. Then we have immune to mountain and desert attrition, and we have -25 upkeep for dragon and dragon princes units. So damn, +15% campaign movement range starting is really good. So we start with White Lion of Car unit, and we start with the Sun Dragon along with a Dragon's Prince unit. So these are the race attributes. Like RTU influence can be spent on superior lords or use to affect diplomacy between factions. The espionage trade agreement allow line of sight to access controlled by trade partner. Then martial prowess, superior coordination in melee combat when high elves enter battle in full strength. Okay, these are the special units. Yeah, let's go in the campaign map and check what he does there. Okay, guys, here is Emmerich. So, yep, he starts with a Sun Dragon, a Dragon Prince, 2 units of Archer, 1 Spearman, 1 White Land. Almost most of the things are old generic ones, and okay. He starts at the Kar Saber settlement, just opposite side, almost nearby to Grom. Grom is right there, so he starts here, and he is surrounded, and he starts with battle with the Tomb King guys over there. And here you can help, or you can be friendly with the Wood Elves over this side, or the Dwarves here. But this is the campaign map situation. And Spirits of the Eternal Fire, Eternal Life, sorry, and Dune Kingdom, you are surrounded with those enemies over that side. You start with 1 Salmon, 1 agent,
by the White Tower,
who is a fire mage. Sorry. And okay, let's check the skills and stuff for Emmerich. At least he starts with a Star Lance, a weapon, and yep, he gets a weapon. Other 2 lords, and he starts with the Elven Steed also. So yeah, his armor is 110, leadership is 85, speed is 89, melee attack 60, defense is 60, He has actually better defense than Elithro, and the Warden. Weapon strength 420 and charge bonus is 99. These are all things. Okay, he has battle speed 150%, speed 115% bonus versus large 10%. He gets this battle effect bonuses, and then campaign effect we have already discussed it earlier. So here are the skill tree. I'll just move my over my mouse so that you can just give a look, check it out. And he can have a dragon, of course, at level 14. It's Minain Thier. That will be his pet dragon, I think. And then he gets Spirits of Asaurian. Okay, these are the skill trees. Same as for the mage, we'll just check it out. She doesn't start with any weapon or anything, but her skill trees, we'll just give a quick look. Actually, it is pretty smaller than other mages. I guess so. Yeah, actually, other mages get like at least 4 lines, but at least she can have a sun dragon as a mage or a chariot also. That's a good thing. So don't let her die. Make her immortal, maybe. And the Kasaba is, the provincial capital of Shifting Sands, where you share it with Dune Kingdom, and you start with the militia camp, then City of Bronze, Ancient Foundries, and the Haven. Okay. And they don't have any special, faction features like Grom or Eltharion, but he gets the rights as usual as High Elves, as well as he can, spend influence to change the relationships. And the skill trees are, the technological trees are pretty generic as usual. And then, yes, that's pretty much it. We have already discussed about the location, right? So, yeah. The victory conditions are complete all the rituals and then win the following battle, the final battle. And on the Dominion victory, you have to destroy Halotax, Cult of Pleasure, Nagaron, Turn Pestilence, Moors, and followers of Nagash. Almost the same thing. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's it for now. Maybe after some time, as soon as this video gets over, maybe within 5 minutes or so, my other faction guide video of the Mortal Empire of these 3 factions will get live. So feel free to go check it out if you want to check all what's there in where the lords and all where the situation where the start is, and as well as I'm being streaming, or I'll be streaming some campaigns or with these DLCs. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do the Grom or Eltharion, not the Emmerich campaign. I'm gonna do the Emmerich campaign in YouTube. So we'll do the Emmerich campaign in YouTube, and we'll keep the other 2 campaign in Twitch. So feel free and go and check it out. And thanks a lot for dropping in. If you feel if you like the video, then drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Actually, it helps me. I'm pretty new in YouTube, so, and always feel free to go check me live on Twitch. And if you want, you can join my Discord. All the links will be down below. So until next time, this is Forsaken Spartan signing off for now. Have a good one, and don't forget to take care of yourself because of this Corona thing. happening all over the world. So see you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.